Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the Great Hermit ModPack. And in today's episode, we're gonna work on our beautiful house. But before we do that, I have some really cool little mods that I found recently, and I want to craft these things up. So let's jump into our inventory. And as you can see, this is I believe, the acrylic mod. Very beautiful. And as you can see, there's all sorts of really cool things. And up in this corner here, we have a heart container, which adds an extra heart, which is amazing. And then down here, an inventory upgrade. So that is a complete extra inventory inside your slots, which is amazing. And this baseball mitt right here, look at this. This is an actual crafting table built into your inventory. I'm so gonna build that. It's gotta happen right here, right now. So the first thing we need is we actually need to make some cake. Yeah, that's right. We gotta make some cake. So let's make some cake. Let's do that. Bam! There we go. We've got our cake, and the cake is alive, but it's not alive because I have it in my inventory. It's right there. All right, there we go. So we got our first ingredient here. Let's make sure we're on our crafting table, and let's go down to our inventory upgrades. So we need an ender chest, and we need a cookie, and of course we need some pumpkin pie. This is the craziest recipe of all time. I can't think of anything weirder than this recipe here. And we'll make some cookies. I mean, come on now, look at this. We got cookies now. All right, oh, we can do it. All right, here it is. Inventory upgrade. Eat to upgrade your inventory. Oh my gosh, this is epic. We got to do a third person on this one. All right, here we go. Oh, that was awesome. I love that little sound. All right. Oh, look at that. An entire inventory. Oh, that is so cool. That is really cool. So the problem is, if we want to make our heart container, we're going to need more cake. And if we want to create our crafting unit, we've got to make more cake. So we're gonna need more milk. And I have been busy making some cake. That is right, we've got cake for days. All right, so we've got our inventory upgrade. So now we have a heart container, which is really cool. But I'm thinking about this baseball mitt right there. And what do we need to actually create that? Oh, a crafting bench, that's it. That's all we needed was a crafting bench. Wow, that's gonna be hard to find. That's gonna be tough to craft too. I don't know about that one. All right, there we go. Bam. Okay, here we go. Third person once again. And we're gonna eat our baseball mitt. Watch this. Oh, that music is hilarious. All right. Oh, similar to what we had before. Oh wait, there it is, crafting. Oh, that is really cool. So there's an entire crafting window. That's gonna be super useful, to be honest with you there. That's gonna be really cool. Okay, so what's next on the list here? So we have our heart container, which looks cool. This thing's kind of cool. It's an ender wing. Teleport to your world spawn. I'm not exactly sure what that does or what that entails. Lava storage, ooh, we could use that for our cake. And water storage. That seems kind of cool. We need a bucket storage unit. And then we need some obsidian for that. Okay, we'll see about that. But I'm kind of into this. What does this need? Oh, a poisonous potato. I'm pretty sure I have a poisonous potato. Where did my poisonous potatoes go? This thing is truly the scariest head of them all. This is an ender head, and he follows you around wherever you're looking. That is truly terrifying. Let's jump back over here. So it turns out I actually used up all of my poisonous potatoes. So let's just work on something that we do have an inventory for. So let's check here. What else can we make? I love this mod. It's really cool. Ender wing is kind of appealing. I want to see what this thing does. So we have the ender wing. Let's just try this thing out. Oh, okay. Oh, the world spawn. Oh, okay. And then it's got some recharge time. Interesting. I wonder if we can position that spawn to be at our base or something along those lines. So I found this other thing in the inventory. It looks really cool. It is Ender Blaze, so throwable fireballs? Come on, that is really cool. But this thing, the garden sheath, that could be actually very useful. So we're actually gonna make that. And let's see, how do we make these? Oh, okay, that's simple as can be. So let's grab out one of these, and we'll just make one set. We'll just make one set and just see what happens. I'm just kind of adventurous right now. All right, there they are. Okay, here it goes. All right, we're gonna fire it away. Oh, that's so. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Oh, really bad planning. Oh, he's on fire. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I know. I made mistakes here. Mistakes were made. Oh, I just burned up all my dogs. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll get you guys something really nice later. I guess that's just going to be on fire for the rest of the day. I'm going to put these in a safe spot so I don't actually see them ever again. All right, let's see if there's anything else in here we want to make, or at least we have resources for. What is that? Okay, yeah. No, we're not going to play with the ender bomb. I really do want to make this thing, but unfortunately we don't have enough poisonous potatoes. Wait, yes, I built that thing. And what is this? Scaffolding? No way. No way is that scaffolding. Oh my gosh, what does this do? Oh. Oh, best day ever. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Scaffolding, that's my favorite thing out of the mod so far. That is it. This is going to be amazing once we start working on our house, which we need to start right now. And welcome back, and it is time to work on our house once again, and look at the sunset with the beautiful clouds in the background looking absolutely beautiful. And you might be wondering, Scar, you haven't offered me any of your ice cream cone yet. Doesn't the sleeping bag look like an ice cream cone? That thing looks like an ice cream cone. A nice little waffle cone looking absolutely delicious. So, as you guys can see, this is kind of where we left off with our house. We don't have any house, just a facade here. So let's change that. But we have some problems also, and that is invisible blocks. As you can see, my marble is invisible. And every time and there it is, it's appeared in my inventory again. It's very, very frustrating. And I've tried everything to fix it. I thought it was Optifine because it's a preview version. I thought it was, let's see, what else did I think it was? Oh, my fancy clouds in the background. No, it's none of those things. The only possible thing that I can contemplate why all of the chisel blocks are invisible is the server, because in a single player world it's perfectly fine. And I just spent 2 hours like deleting files, reinstalling files, trying to fix it, and it is so frustrating because my entire time, how do I do this? Wait, do I have to take these out of my hand? Oh yeah, so the entire time that I have tried to play this mod pack, there's just been constant problems. When the first week I lost 3 of my episodes, and I've just been so far behind since then. It's very frustrating because I want to keep making you guys videos and stuff along those lines. And every time I do, well, I just keep having problems. I love this mod pack. I don't want to give it up by any means. But it would be nice to kind of catch a break once in a while, to be honest with you. All right, so right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to go to 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up a little higher. I'm going to go to right here. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna space back like so, and then 1, 2 again, and then do this how many times? So that's 2, then this will be 3, and let's do this one more time. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Look at those clouds. Ah, don't they just make you happy? They're just happy little clouds. I love them so much. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So then let's scaffold back down, and I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely loving the scaffolding. That's right, this scaffolding is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Oh, hello. It's a little crazy because you can place it down so fast and destroy it so fast. It gets a little unwieldy. But when the mod pack was being developed, this was one of the items that I was going to suggest, but I never got a chance to suggest. Hello. I must have broke it. Anyway, this was one of the items I was gonna. What in the world? Wait a second. Breaks itself over time? It's troll scaffolding. It tried to kill me. There it is. Look at it. It just broke over there. Wow. That is just, I don't even know what to say about this. It's literally troll scaffolding. But what I was trying to talk to you before about was this was going to be something that I thought would be cool as an item that you could get from my mob boss within the Hermit quest. Would be something to drop scaffolding, but I wouldn't have wanted this scaffolding. This is troll scaffolding. Wow. All right, well, let me build some new scaffolding, and I'm going to bring that Eve back on down. You wronged me, imposter scaffolding. Burn in the fires of scaffolding, and I apologize to you, Dirt, the one, the true, and the only scaffolding block. Oh, hey everyone, welcome back. As you guys can see, look at our beautiful roof line appearing throughout, and we'll talk about what happened back there. Well, you know, I felt bad. I felt like I betrayed my favorite block in the entire Minecraft world, which is dirt, the one, the true, and the only scaffolding block, not that troll scaffolding back there. Anyway, look at that, looking absolutely spectacular. So I've been working over here. So this is about the spacing that I want. There's 4 blocks in here and then a post going upwards. So we'll take out our invisible block. As you can see, it's really not in our hand, but bam, it turns out it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so, And then we'll grab out our pillars here. And it's just kind of confusing. I've been trying to figure out exactly how I want this to be because it's slightly lower than the other side. And I want that because this side is going to be a little bit smaller than the other. But it's just hard to try to exactly get where we really want to go with it. So we're going to punch through our roof line like that. And we're going to back up a little bit. And I'm feeling good about that. I think that's going to get there. I think that is going to be it. So we just need to bring up this marble wall all the way up. Now looking at it over here, I'm kind of considering pushing this back one, but that can come later because next phase here, let me go up with the one true and only scaffolding. And what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing out another line. So this is very similar to what we did on the other side. And this will allow us to have that really, really beautiful dimension that we have on the upper level of the second story. Let's see. Appeared in a blaze of glory whilst fighting vampire power. Oh, that's so sad. That's, rips. Rips. That's multiple rips. That's plural. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so that is looking okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue just to do the really, really basic design. So this section right here, and we're going to continue it up, and then we can start really working on all of the details, working with our invisible blocks and things of that nature. So what we're going to do is we're going to take about 4 blocks of our polished marble, and we're going to go upwards one more layer. And that is the smell of progress right there. As you can see, we've got that set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start working with invisible blocks. That's right. So we're going to grab our spruce blocks here and we're going to guess here. So spruce planks, fancy, planked, nailed panel, or large panel. So that is the large nailed panel. I think it's either one of these was what we're looking for, but they're invisible, so we're not going to know. Oh, that's it. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to bring that upwards like this, and we're going to bring these to about 3. There we go. So I would like to spruce them up a little bit with some of the ones that are kind of cut in half that are similar style to this, but they're just ever so slightly different in design. So something like that I think is going to be perfectly fine. Now this little section right here, what we're going to do is we're going to push this out by 1 block, and then we're going to go 1, 2 on that end. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have these blocks of the roof come outwards a little bit more. So I'm going to use that as a temporary scaffolding block. And then I'm going to sneak on over here and I'm going to do the same right there. And this should work out. Like this technically should. So if we push the roof out here like that, and we bring this all the way over here and just continuing to do this, everything should be right with the world. Should all be right with the world. All right, and we're going to jump up here like that. And should we just jump down and see how this looks? I think so. So we'll jump on down and take a look. Oh, that's it, I think. That is it. I know it looks a little hokey at the moment. Everything's a little mixed mashed and things of that nature, but I think eventually we can get it looking like that. Just a little detail here. Add some windows. Push the roof outwards a little more. Clean up this by, what should we do here? What should we do here? Why don't we grab out our planks and just kind of see where it kind of takes us a little bit. I think what I'm guessing is something like that. And then this outwards like, oh, hello. No, you silly. Put that one right there. I think that's it. And once we take the roof line right here and extend it outwards, I really think everything's going to be all right with the world once again. And look at that improvement. Just taking the roof line and extending it out ever so slightly made a huge difference in the dimension and the detail of the house. But so much more still to go. Now, I was going to come back to you and be like, oh my gosh, guess what? And you'd be like, Scott, what? The chisel block has been fixed. And then you'd be like, yeah, woo. But then no. See, look at this. They're all invisible again. They were there, but now they're invisible. There's only small sections that aren't. See how there's only a couple little areas that's not invisible? I was so excited. To be honest, I was like, yes. I was like, I am so excited to finally finish this without having to deal with invisible blocks. Because we're getting to the part where it's going to be super hard to do this with invisible blocks. So we're going to start working with some windows. I was lucky enough to chisel the glass before it got any worse. So we're going to cut those guys outwards like so. And then, I'm going to remove this because that would just look hokey. And we'll remove that also because that just would not be right with the world. And then I'm going to take this and a little of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this in there. Look at that. Awesome. Look at those connected textures looking absolutely wonderful. Put those words in there. Now, I'm not 100% sure I like the 2 blocks and then the one in the center. But we'll play with it. We'll see. We'll see. We don't have to make any decisions yet if that's a yay or a nay on that, but we can continue a little bit more over here. All right, so this area could definitely use a little sprucing up. So let's take our oak brick here, and we're gonna bring that down about 2 blocks like so. Oh, hello. That's a little too much there, Captain. So we're gonna bring that back a little bit, and then we're gonna bring this down like so. Awesome. Ha, ha, ha. I'm gonna cover that up and go boom like that. Just a small window at the top. I think doing a smaller window at the top will look better because if you're building a house, you don't want to have the bigger windows on the top of the house and the smaller windows on the bottom. It just will not look right and won't have a beautiful perspective to it from a distance. There we go. So let's cut those back out and look at that. Chisel and bits could potentially give us a half slab. Taking this and bringing it outwards and then chiseling and bitting it to about half would be really cool. But I'm not sure I want to waste chisel and bits on that little detail. Chisel and bits can be a little lag inducing, so we don't want to get too crazy. That's kind of the thing. We want to do chisel and bits, but we don't want to get a little too crazy now. But look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That is coming out really, really well. Now it is that time. It is that time to try to work on the bricks. So what we need to do is we need to take our bricks and do this similar style where we have a couple different designs and we start implementing them into the walls. Now doing this with invisible blocks, oh, look, they're not invisible anymore. Oh, this is our chance. This is our time, my friends. This is our time. Let's do this before they turn invisible again. All right, so we're gonna grab a little bit of that. I'm gonna get rid of you, no offense. And then I'm gonna grab that. Ah, this is exciting. This is exciting. This is our chance. It's like there's certain times of day at this point that's like, hey, it's chisel and bits time or block time or something along those lines. So we're gonna do something like that. It's really hard because now I'm like on the gun to make sure that this gets done. This gets done in the right amount of time. So something like that I think would look cool. And then we can start kind of pulling this side outwards like this. And we can start adding them. Now what I'm looking for is a block that apparently I don't have. And it's these blocks like so, but a little bit cracked. And then this, a solid block of it that has not this little line of white across here where it can do like a connected texture. That's kind of what I'm looking for that, but apparently I don't have them on me, but I'm not going to complain. As long as this is working right now, I am not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. So we're just kind of mixing up and varying these a little bit so they have a little bit more style. Smaller ones on the top, bigger ones on the bottom, and I think that looks really, really nice. So let's swap those out while this is working, and let's go into our bag of holding, and let's see if we have some of these details we can put outwards. So we can stick some of these down here kind of as just a little bit of crumbly rock, just as like another foundation of the build. So it kind of brings those outwards like that. Got this one in there like so, and let's do this one there and there. I would love to vary this up with even more detail, even different designs, but I just don't want to push it. you feel me on that account? Like I just don't really want to push this too much in case it all just, you know, disappears again, because that's not fun. It's not fun at all. But yeah, look at that. I think that's coming out really cool. So now we just need to add a little bit more detail around those windows. I am so happy with the way that has come out. So like I said before, there's still a little bit of things here and there that I want to change. Like a little half slab right there would look really nice. But we're so lucky to be able to look at all the different bricks and get them all in place before they all went invisible again, because they're back invisible again. So that's a thing. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to see how far we want to take the back of this house. So what I'm considering is pushing this back a good distance to right about here. And then this is going to go a little less than halfway. So if this was all the way to there, this would follow it to about halfway. Now on this side over here, so I've been trying to figure out as we were on break there, trying to figure out what I'm going to do on this side. So what I think I'm going to do is do a horizontal line going across this way. So this way, all the way across, and then having another section jet out just a little bit to here, and then having little windows on either side there, little dormer windows, I think would look absolutely amazing. So that's what we're gonna do to finish this up, is try to get this roof all the way out to about here. And I think that'll give us a really good measurement on how big this house is going to be. So unfortunately, I did not have enough material for the roof to go all the way back. But what I do have is the chisel and bits. And I've been wanting to play with this for so long, but unfortunately, I'm always just dealing with those tech issues. But one fun thing I found is to do this. So why don't we go to our grid shaped half cube there. And what we're going to do here is just cut out little pieces like this. And it's just really cool because you can really vary up all of these little details like that. Doesn't that look really cool? And it adds so much depth and dimension to the builds. Just simply taking off a half of the block. Like find out a little block right here. See how these are segmented? Just take off one like that and you can fill it in inside. Now, all of the chisels that we take apart when we click right there, they get deposited into these bags. See how this bag's starting to fill up? We'll go into way more detail on this eventually, but I just wanted to show you guys this just amazing mod. Like I said, I think I like Carpenter's Block just a little bit more. Don't tell Chisel I said that, but yeah, I still love this mod, and I think I will love it. I think I definitely will. I just kind of gotta get used to it. Does that look like a zombie face? Look, eyes, nose, mouth. Tell me that doesn't look like a zombie face. Oh, that's so scary, so spooky. But see, look at that. Oh, I love it. So let's switch it out again and let's try a plane. Let's try this plane right here. And one really cool thing is what you could do is take this, and what we can do is we can kind of push this back ever so slightly. Now the problem is we need something on this other side so we don't get that gap right there. So what we could do is we can undo it. Look at that. There's an undo button. Isn't that amazing? But just little details like that could look really, really cool because it looks like, you know, that could be out there. But I don't know, you can kind of decide which one you like, or you could actually push back the marble a little bit too. But I think the marble is actually ahead of the bricks, because what the design is that this looks like the marble is crumbling away, exposing the brick. So technically this would be farther back. Oh, you scared me. Oh, you little beast. You beast. Now you have to play with the Dragon Slayer, or the Excarable, or whatever we named this one. I forgot. Isn't it Excarable? I think it is. Yeah, so this thing is really cool. You can just knock a top off there. Maybe lower this side ever so slightly. There's just so many fun things you can do with this. And then also place blocks. Don't forget, you can place blocks with this. I'm just subtracting blocks here and there. But as you can see, it is absolutely amazing. So why don't we scaffold up there and see if we can create that half slab of a log. All right, so as you can see, instead of having an entire block flush with that level of the roof, we can back it off a little bit and create an incredible amount of depth. Look at that, absolutely stunning. Love that so much. I love that. We're going to get so into this, but as you can see, that's like a brief intro into the wonderful realms of the Chisel mod. And like I said, I love Carpenter's Blocks because it's so easy to get right into, whereas this is a little bit complicated to really kind of master. And we are down to 3 hearts, but that's no fear, my friends. We have the Dragon Slayer's sword. That's right, we have the Dragon Slayer's sword. We don't need hearts when we have this sword. No, we don't. All right, there it is. That is such a beautiful looking house, I believe, but that is up to you, of course, to decide, and let me know what you guys think. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And hopefully in the next episode, we have a few less tech issues, and we can start finishing up our house.